the Arizona game. You know, I thought our difficulties were, turnovers, press offense-wise. We struggled there, and that certainly came back, and it bit us. I thought the Missouri game, being up 13 turnovers, hurt us in terms of we had 3 out of 4 possessions. We turned the ball over, and they went on a 12-0 run to cut it to 1. And then obviously we're going back and forth in a dogfight, and probably, at least at the end, probably settled for too many threes. And looking at this game, we turned it over 5 times there at the 7-minute mark coming down the stretch, and they turned it over 4 times. So that kind of helped us a little bit, where our turnovers weren't necessarily really hurting us. But in terms of the execution and the shots that we got, Missouri game, probably too many threes, late, not enough around the basket. The last 7 minutes, we took 2 jump shots, and everything else was around the basket, and weren't able to finish, weren't able to score. I think if there's one theme for me, in those games or in those situations, has been really the turnovers. I don't know necessarily guys just kind of missing some point-blank plays. Someone's got to step up and make a couple of those. Again, it's obviously a little bit more challenging to make a 3. It's a deeper shot. But I think, Casey Prather made a great move. He had a 5-foot jump shot uncontested, did knock down. Patrick had a jump hook, clean. He had a layup, clean. Scotty had another drive down the lane. We had 5 plays there that I thought were really, really good execution, getting the ball where we needed to get to. We just didn't finish the plays. Now, but the turnover part of it, those are possessions where you're not getting them back to at least even get another shot at the basket. But I would say that our shooting percentages, I think we've gotten, I feel like from those games we've gotten better, we've improved. There hasn't been one theme. I thought the Arizona game was our press offense. I thought we got better there. I thought the Missouri game, it was probably settled a little bit too much and didn't get enough action towards the basket. I thought the Kentucky game we did. But the one common theme in all 3 of those games is our turnovers. That's a problem. We got to do a better job taking care of the basketball and getting shots at the basket.
How do you address that in the late game situation? Do you bring them in a little, or
one of them, there was some confusion. The building was loud, and I called a play. Point thought I called something else. He kind of got confused. Then he realized what I called, and as he was running to get into the action, Scotty threw it to him. So it was just kind of a miscommunication. That one was hard, but Mike Rosario has a pass across the floor up 2. It was just careless. That's a run-out dunk, going the other way. We got a play on, and Prather's open on a backdoor lob, wide open, and Scotty, from an execution standpoint, throws a lefty pass with one hand, and it hits off Prather's hands and goes out of bounds, where we got to be able to execute that because it was open, it was the right pass, it was a poorly executed pass. So I think the fundamental part of our guys doing a better job doing that is what's really, really going to be important, in terms of taking care of the basketball, not having some of those plays, because, it's a close game with 3 or 4 minutes to go, and when you throw a pass across the floor in a live ball turnover and you have no floor balance, it's a run out dunk. We got to eliminate that kind of play.